Today, I will show you how I test my products in 2018. Yo, what is going on? I hope you're having a great day as usual. My name is Dave Peterson, and today I will show you guys how I test products in 2018. And it's pretty straightforward. I will show you my system, what I look out for, how I do it, how my campaigns are structured. Just to clear things up, this is testing products with Facebook. So it's not Instagram influencers or anything like that. I strictly use Facebook to do e-commerce. I haven't done much Instagram shoutouts and things like that. Don't know why. I've had good success with Facebook, so that's what I'm sticking to. That's what I'm going to teach you guys. So let's jump into the presentation. Before you test a product, ask yourself these two questions. Why am I testing this product? Just do a small pitch to yourself. Why am I testing this product? Is it because I have seen other people have a great success with it? Is it because it's very unique? Is it because I haven't seen this product before in any other store, and I think this is a very unique and useful product that can solve a lot of problems? Is it because it's a passion product? People who love dogs will absolutely love this product because it has a lot to do with dogs and it kind of hits home in that niche. Just do a short pitch to yourself. Why would you test this product? Because you don't want to be wasting money testing products you don't think will work. I tested stupid products in my mind, but I tested them because I've seen other people selling these products and they turned out to be good sellers. So always keep your mind open, but still try to pitch yourself why you are spending money to test this product, because at the end of the day, if you are wasting money testing products that you don't even think will work, you're just wasting your profits at the end. Number 2, make sure your product page looks good. Always, before you test the product, make sure everything else is good and ready to go, that you have great pictures on the landing page. Usually, I just send my traffic straight to the product description page. So make sure you have good pictures that are also optimized so that your page load time speed is quick, so that people don't just click the link, have to wait like 5 seconds, so they don't even bother to check out what you have on the product page. Usually a good benchmark is 2 seconds or less to load the landing page. You can do that by optimizing the pictures on your landing page, so you can compress them using different websites. Just search for image optimizer or something like that. And you can remove unnecessary apps from your store, for example, or you can just find someone on Upwork to do tell them, hey, can you optimize my page? And they can basically figure that out for you. Also, make sure you have a good description on your product page. I've seen stores where they just have like 2 sentences, a shitty picture, and they expect to get sales. And right now, people have seen that so many times. If that is going to work, your product has to be super unique and really, really good if a sales page like that is going to work. I've had sales pages, I'm going to be honest here, I've had really shitty sales pages done really well because the product I had was really good. So I didn't know what I was doing. I would have probably made more money if I had a better description page, but I still made a lot of money from the product. But always make sure the product page is good so you can eliminate that factor of error, so that it's probably not the product page that sucks. It's the product. Next step. So this is where the interesting stuff starts, okay? This is method number 1. There's 2 methods I like using when testing with Facebook. So this is method number 1. This is testing with a website conversion campaign, and it's a little bit more expensive way to test, but it's still affordable if you have had some winners before. so you have a little bit cash in the bank. And basically what this structure is, you can see it on the screen here, is one campaign per product. So if I'm testing dog socks, I will make one campaign for the dog socks for that product, and then I will inside of that campaign I will have 5 interests. This can vary a little bit. Sometimes when I believe in a product a lot, I've seen other people have great success with it, and I still think there's good potential for me to get in. I may test 10, 20 ad sets, but I like to start with 5 as a more safe bets on other products. So that's the kind of the standard procedure here. So 5 interests in 5 ad sets, 1 interest per ad set. Why? Because we want to know if the interest is good or not. If we put 5 small interests in one ad set and we see success with that ad set, essentially we don't know which of the 5 interests was the good one. Okay, we want to know as much as possible, and we want to take out all the factors that can skew the results. And so we want to keep these ad sets all similar, all identical, just the only difference is the interest. So the age is similar, the age is the same, and the gender is the same, and the placement is desktop plus mobile feed. We only do feed here, and you can choose to target USA or worldwide. So if you choose USA, you target USA on all 5. Or if you choose to do worldwide, you will have to exclude shitty countries with bad traffic. Usually, there's no offense to anybody, but exclude countries like Thailand, Philippines, all those cheap click countries. They tend to only bring cheap clicks and not purchasing. So exclude those kind of countries, or you can do EU instead of worldwide. So you or something like that. Or you can do 2 ad sets in the US and 3 ad sets in the EU, for example, if you want to test both. So it's up to you. I like to do testing in only US. So 5 broad interests in the US. When I say broad interest, I am talking about 500K plus interests. Usually they're about a million plus in size, because if I find a winner, I want to be able to scale. And if I'm testing with 50K, 100K, 200K interest, it will be very hard to scale because of the audience size. So that is why I'm going to test with broad interest. And Facebook is pretty smart at this point. So they can find purchasers if you tell them pretty much what kind of people you're looking for. So you don't have to go and do all these laser targeted audiences anymore, in my opinion. And for ads, we are looking at 1 ad per ad set. So 1 video ad is what I'm using here. So I only use video ads now, and that is because Facebook loves video. And also we can build custom audiences from video ads, like people who watched 75% of the video, people who watched 95% of the video, and so on, and create retargeting audiences and lookalike audiences from people who viewed your video, which is very powerful. And I can go ahead and get more into detail with that in another video. We're just going to keep to the topic in this one, which is testing. So Let's move on and see what to look for when you test. So once you have launched your test, you want to start looking at the stats. You want to monitor the stats. And one kind of thumb rule I have for me is, if there's no link click by $3 spent, I usually kill the ad set. So I kill on an ad set level, and usually I let ads run for at least 2.5 to 3 days. Reason for this is sometimes Facebook have like 1 day when you launch the product, when you launch the ad set, they give you 1 day of shitty performance, but hopefully if the product is good, the second day it should be able to make up for that. If not, by the third day, it should definitely be able to see an increase or make up for those 2 other days. So by the third day, if the ads is completely shit, I will usually kill it. So meaning I turn it off and don't waste any more money on that. So what we are doing here when we are testing is we are looking for early signs of success in our ad sets, because it requires more money to get a purchase than to see, for example, link CTRs, cost per clicks, add to carts, and things like that. So if we keep an eye out for these stats and see how they are performing, we can actually determine after just spending a few bucks of how this ad will perform, which is very powerful. We don't have to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars before knowing if a product, or at least getting an idea if a product will work. So always keep an eye out for these things. I would say for link CTR, you want to see at least 2%, if not more. CPC, usually you want to be under $1. Add to cart is dependent more on the CPC. I like to see 10% add to cart ratio. So let's say you see in Facebook Manager you have 100 clicks, you want to see at least 10 add to cart. But this is a very rough rule. This may vary a lot depending on the product you're selling, depending on the price points and things like that. But these are just rules of thumb. You can, once you start testing yourself, you may find patterns that suit you better. But it's a great way to get started, at least. If you have ads that after 3 days they're not complete shit, but they're still not winners, maybe are breaking even or just slightly losing money, I would let them run a few more days to see, are they going to get better, or are they maintaining the same thing, or are they getting worse. If they're just breaking even for like a week, I usually don't bother. I may try a different creative, so meaning I would try a different video or a different image to see if that makes any difference. But usually I just turn the ad off. If after 3 days of breaking even, at the 4th, 5th, and 6th day, if it's getting worse, I just turn it off. If it's getting better, I just let it ride for another week or 2 to see where it's going. Maybe it can be scaled in the future. Just had a bad period in the beginning, I don't know. So I will just be patient with those kind of products. So if ROAS is about 3, it's a very good sign. ROAS is basically return on ad spend. So if you're spending $10 and you can get $30 in conversion, purchase conversion value, it's a good sign. So just let that run, and hopefully that will be a scalable product for you. Sometimes, as I said, products may have a worse pretty bad ROAS in the beginning, but then it starts to pick up. So be patient with those products. Now you also have to be very strict when killing, so you don't waste a lot of money just testing a bunch of products. Method number 2, testing using PPE. This is a great method too. I use it sometimes. I have to be honest here, I use the method number 1 the most, but this one is a great method if you want to spend a little bit less money when testing. If you're just starting out, I would recommend testing using PPE because you don't have to spend as much money. So the structure is pretty much the same when you test with PPE. It's just that on the campaign level, instead of choosing website conversion, you choose page post engagement. But then on the ad set level, it's pretty much the same. I like to do 5 interests on 5 ad sets, so 1 interest per ad set, and going broad. And instead of $10 to $20 a day, I usually start with $5 per day per ad set. So that is a bit cheaper. So that's if you choose to do 5 ad sets, that's $25 a day total for that, testing that product. You probably, so when you check the stats for testing, when you are testing PPE, you have to approach it a little bit different. You are not looking for sales mostly. Of course, it's awesome if you get sales with the PPE test, but you're mostly looking to see early signs of success, such as I mentioned before, CTR, CPC, add to carts, and things like that. And if you're getting great engagement, usually if you're getting a lot of comments and shares, that's more important than getting likes, because likes is the lowest intent engagement. If you're getting shares and comments, that's much greater than just getting some likes. And so if you see great stats, great CTR, for example, or great CPC, but no sales, you can actually switch the product over to test it with website conversions. This way, you can spend a little bit money on the products you're testing and then just extract those best performers. Maybe you test 10 products with PPE and you spend a little bit less money than if you would have tested those 10 products with website conversion at $10 to $20 a day. You are spending $5 a day per ad set to test those 10 products, and out of those 10 products, you may find 2 that is performing a lot better than the other 8, or slightly better. So you can decide there if you want to go ahead and take those 2 products and test them with website conversions, and hopefully you will see better results with those 2 products, and you can save some money in the process too. So yeah, that was all for this testing video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and learned something new. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And I also want to hear your thoughts on testing, how you guys are currently testing, if you're using influencers or there's so much to do. Like, some people are using influencers, some people are using PPE or video view, or just a normal purchase, like this method, purchase campaigns. So I would be happy to hear your thoughts and how you test your products. If you enjoy the content and learn something new, just please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more content from me, just hit the subscribe button down below. It will show me that you enjoy the content. And until next time, have a great day and see you guys in the next video.